And so I knew right away, I ain't gonna have no stinking job. And this was pre-internet. Pre-internet, I was already thinking, I ain't having no stinking job. You know why? Because I failed in school, I had ADHD, I didn't like to listen and follow directions. Well, guess what? Now we live in a world where guys like us, we can thrive. But you gotta break out of the mindset first, and that's where you're trapped. We're brought up in a world where we're taught to sit down, shut up, do what the teachers tell you, follow directions, don't stand out, and be a good boy. You're where you are right now, not because you want it, but it's because it's all you know. We're trained to be followers and not to take risks and to play it safe. And listen, I'm not knocking working for someone. I have great people that I've worked for that I admire in the line of work that I do. But when you're doing something that saps your soul because it has no relationship to who you are or what you can provide or what you want to do, and you have no stake in it, it's like a death by 1,000 cuts. Now, at the same time, not everybody's cut out to work for themselves, especially if you have the mindset that most of us come from. Like, my business is dependent upon my emotions. That's a scary thought because I'm a fucked up guy. If I make the wrong decision because I'm out of alignment, then I don't make money and my family starves. Does that make sense? You can show up at a job and be a slapdick multiple days in a row, and it really doesn't matter because you're going to punch your clock and make your money. And I'm not saying that's exactly the way your job is, but that's the way it is for most people. And one of the things that is perpetuated that keeps you trapped in that fear is that I could never make enough money doing what I'm doing. I remember I was 27 when I started Strength Camp. It was like 2006. It was right before the economic collapse in 2008. And I was just raising a family. I was deeply in debt. And I was trying to build a business at the same time. And you know what people told me? This is fucking crazy. Number one, Elliott, there's no money in fitness. You're not gonna make any money if you do fitness training. And here's me. Well, not only do I want to be a personal trainer, I only want to train young men. People thought I was crazy. Even people in the fitness industry, when I would say, well, you know what, I don't like training fat old ladies. I have no interest in training CEOs. I want to train young men. I want to make young men strong. That's what I want to do. Elliott, you can't do it. There's no money in that. Those guys don't spend money on personal development. But I refuse to believe that. Just like you should refuse to believe that the market is slim and you can't make $100,000. That's a lie. Just like it was a lie back in 2012 when people would tell me, Elliott, you can't do that. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that right now, it's just a given that what I was trying to do 20 years ago is possible. And so you have to be able to see beyond the trees, right? You got to be able to see the forest beyond the trees, my man.